The week ahead. It's an interesting graphic in front of you. If you look at the warning sign, the red dotted line points exactly at the trend line. What was going on there was the laggard momentum buyers were meeting the innovative sellers. The real danger in momentum is that people just blindly start to follow it because it's worked for so long without understanding the risk. Then when the market broke and you see the multi-day balance there, that is where the early adopters are coming in. So you've had the laggards were met by the innovators. The market broke below the trend line. That's your early adopters. And then the break that we saw this week is both the early and late majority. Now, what has to happen now is the market needs to come into short-term balance. So you've had the breakdown, and a lot of times what happens and what makes this very tricky is you fall asleep because it's been up on momentum for so long, and you keep thinking it's going to keep going. And a lot of times when it gets to this stage, it's very difficult and it needs some kind of a catalyst to really expose the weakness in the market. That catalyst arrived on the Fed meeting when they announced that they were probably going to slow down what was going to happen with rates in the coming year. That was enough to really trigger the major or the early and late majority sellers. Now the market needs to come into short-term balance. Once we come into short-term balance, then we see if the market continues on up or if it was just a break and the market continues down. We cautioned also that in this time of year, so many of the traders, particularly the large investment people, are closing their books. So the market is more susceptible to shocks. And I think that's a lot what happened. So right now, we come into next week, it's a shortened week, it's another holiday week, but we deal with the short-term balance in here. As I said, the market needs to come into short-term balance. Then we see if it makes another move to the downside or if it reverses and goes back to the upside. It's a shortened week. Have a good week and Merry Christmas. Bye now.